Hello HGTV, my name's Travis Reed and I'm from Alabama. What we're going to do, this is a room we're working on. We're going to redo this room. We got a limited budget and limited time. And the only piece we're going to keep is this headboard, and hopefully we're going to transform this room into something we hadn't seen before. I hope you enjoy it when we get done. Alright guys, we're back at the workshop. We've devised a plan. Looking at the headboard, taking measurements of the room, we're going to go with a real vintage, funky type eccentric room. And in doing that, I've got this old steamer trunk we're going to repurpose into a dresser. We've got this old shutter here we've got on the front. We've cut this out. We're going to trim this out. We've got the legs off an old coffee table. I really like the shape of the legs. They're, to me they're real sexy and they go good with the trunk. We're going to do a solid wood top, put a mirror here, and this is going to be her new dresser. An old family bed is a great way to use it in another way. If you don't really have space for it in your home, you can turn it into a bench. We've done that with this. We've taken an old iron bed that was once part of her family's. We've turned it into a bench. We've used some rustic reclaimed wood and took the andirons from the fireplace and made legs out of them and put this together. We're going to put this at the end of her bed. And every evening when she comes in, she can sit down, take her shoes off, and get ready to relax. Hey guys, we're back. We're in the room where we had started with a $400 budget. We set the budget really low so we could, get a feel for being creative. To me, being a designer is about being creative. Anything else, you're just a decorator. If you can go buy something and stick it in a room, push it around, to me that's a decorator. A designer is somebody who can come up with things that you hadn't seen before, something you can't buy. We got a lot going on in this room with used pieces, reclaimed lumber, auction pieces, and different pieces. We started with the headboard. As we said before, we added a different color in it to match the room. The pink, she had a white and a hot pink. We mixed and got this pink for the accent wall. She had this lettering someone had got her for Christmas, and she really wanted to use this. So we've done the stenciling on the wall. We found this piece here at an auction for 10 bucks, I think it was. We dry brushed it to teal. If you'll notice, all around the room we have the reclaimed lumber for, the crown molding and the base molding and up the corners. She loves to take pictures. She loves to do black and white pictures. So, we thought it would be a great way to do a wall, in her room, to have, her work and her picture and her kids. And it's a great way to personalize the space, and that's what we did. We, at the thrift store, we bought a bunch of frames for little or nothing, 50 cents, 30 cents, and what have you. She ran off all the pictures and had them placed, in the frames, and we hung them in the walls and all that. She had this couch in another room. We brought it into here, give her a place to sit. When she comes in the evening, she can sit down, read a magazine, read her book, spend time with the kids. Found this old trunk. I think we paid $40 for this old trunk. It was a great piece, makes a great little coffee table. We've talked about the bench. This is a great place for her to come in, sit down, take her shoes off, set her clothes on, just kind of pull her socks off and get ready to, call it an evening. We made this folk art weather vane piece here just for an accent piece, and I love it. It's one of my favorite. We took an old office chair, took the base off an office chair, had a piece of copper pipe. We took the legs off of a coffee table for another piece in the room, so we cut the silhouette of a jumping horse out, put it here. These are old license plates that we cut out for the north and the south. It's just a way to reuse anything and everything we can in a different way. The arrow right here, I love it. It's one of my favorite. Nothing screams sassy like a big rusty arrow. I love it. It's it was on one of those big signs, you know, and I talked the guy into selling it to me for, I think it was 20 bucks. We cut it in half, rewired it, put new bulbs in it, hung it here. We used reclaimed lumber from an old fence somebody gave us, that if we would just haul the wood off, and done the window treatment. And last but not least, we've done this dresser here. I love it. It's one of my favorite pieces. I think it's sexy. It socks on a rooster. It's got this, you know, nice legs on it. We used an old shutters from old windows out of a house. This is an old steamer trunk. We used the reclaimed lumber, and we bought this mirror at an auction and framed it in the reclaimed lumber. And this is be where she's going to put her night, you know, clothes in here and things like that. And then she'll decorate the top and put her own spin on it. And we had a low budget. We had fun doing it. $400, 4 days. I hope you like what we did. We set the budget low. We wanted you to see that with being creative and being a designer, you don't need a huge budget. You just need to be creative. You need to have fun. Surround yourself with things that you love, and it'll always turn out to be what you love. Thank you.